Hello, everyone. Welcome to Chair Yoga. I'm Caitlin, and I am excited to be leading you all through some chair yoga for today. Sitting a little bit closer to my camera because I want to make sure you all can hear me. And so it means it's kind of cutting me off here below the knees a little bit, but I will try to make everything clear to you all so you can follow along. So make yourself comfortable, get yourself a chair, and we'll go ahead and get started. So sitting on your chair, just any way you want to begin with. We're just going to warm up a little bit with the shoulders and the neck and the arms, starting by rolling your shoulders. So just lifting the shoulders up and then back and down, and keep moving around. And sink right into your own rhythm. So you can go really slow, you can go really fast, somewhere in between. But finding a rhythm that feels good to you, that feels like something that is doing good for your body. Oops. And my cat makes her yoga appearance. The main point of today's session is to get movement into our bodies. As we kind of grow up in the world, we get older, we really need to keep moving. It's kind of like move it or lose it. So now take your hands down so your fingers point towards the floor, and we're going to link with breath. So that is you inhale, lifting the arms up a comfortable amount for you, and exhale, take those arms down. And again, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, come on down. Let's go one more time. Inhale, lifting up. Feel that movement in the sides of your ribs, and exhale and come on down. And now take the shoulders up to your ears again and roll the opposite direction of whatever you were rolling before. And feel how that movement is happening in your neck and in your shoulders and in your upper back and your upper chest. And then go ahead and come all the way down and sit up really straight. So lift your heart towards your chin. Just start to let your right ear drop towards your right shoulder. And we're going to flow with this too. So then come to center, and then left ear towards the left shoulder, and then to center. And now keep going and find that rhythm that feels like it's really doing the most benefit for your neck and your body. We just want to continue to stretch and move and strengthen throughout the entire body so that we can continue to stretch and move and strengthen. If you want to stay on one side and take a couple of breaths, hold it more as a static pose, feel free. And then from there, we're going to start to come into a twist. So now come up to center. Now twist your head, look to one side. So you're looking over that shoulder, and then release, and then twist to your other side, and then release, and continue. Settle into rhythm that is perfect for your neck. So you can slow this way down if you want. You can speed it up if you want. You can kind of go somewhere in between those two. Good. And then come to center. Go ahead and sit on back in your chair. We'll meditate for just a couple of moments here. So settle your hands down, settle your feet down, and close your eyes. And imagine that your being is like a body of water, like a lake, like a beautiful sparkling lake. And that at the surface of the lake, that's where all of your thoughts are. So that your thoughts are like the waves, the little waves across the surface of the lake. So let your thoughts just be at the surface and just let them continue to come and go and do what they will. And let yourself and your attention sink down beneath the surface of the lake, sink down through the clear, still water of the lake. all the way near the bottom. And let your attention rest at the bottom of yourself, way beneath the level of your thoughts, where you are just calm, still, peaceful. And ground your focus there, where you're always calm and peaceful. And we're going to come right into a little bit of breathing. We're going to inhale for 4, hold the breath for 2, and then exhale for 6. We'll go through 3 rounds. So exhaling and then inhaling for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let your breath do whatever it needs to do for a few rounds. And as we go through the practice, I'll remind you a few times to try to keep just letting your thoughts come and go, but keep your focus and awareness down beneath the level of your thoughts. Keep grounding yourself in that calm, peaceful place that is there underneath the thoughts. Let the eyes open, wiggle your fingers, come on up. And let's start with the legs a little bit. So just reach your right leg forward, flex the foot, and bring it on down, and the left leg, and come on down, and continue. So right leg, so you can't really see my legs anymore, but you're just lifting, straightening, and flexing the foot, and come on down. You can hold on to the seat of your chair. So we're just really straightening those legs and getting a stretch in the feet and breathing. All right, now bring that right knee up, hold it in, lift your heart up, and then come on down. And try your other leg and come on down. I don't think I said this, but you do want to be scooted forward on your chair now. So don't lean against the chair back. So you're just sitting up straight on your own. And we'll continue with the legs. So right leg up. And we're going to focus on movement. So we're kind of going in and out pretty quickly. So right knee up and down, and left knee up and down, and keep going. You can find your rhythm here, fast or slow. If you want a little more challenge, bring your hands to the seat of your chair, and you're just lifting the knees. So we're getting into a bit of chair marching, you guys. Chair marching, and just taking those knees up one at a time. Now, if you would like to, seeing that our focus is on movement and bringing movement into the body, you can go ahead and start to swing the arms if you want to. So it's adding to that marching, getting the oppositional arms and legs going. And you'll feel your breath start to get a little stronger, a little faster. See if you can stick with it a few more rounds. And then left knee, and then come on down. Good. Just gently shake out your hands, and actually take your feet in front of you. Shake out your feet too. Shake everything. And then lift your arms up in the air. And exhale, come all the way down. Twist to your right. We're going to come into beautiful twist here. Left hand is on the outer side of your leg somewhere. Twist your rib cage around to the right and add your head. Turn your head to the right as well. Couple of breaths. Feel your spine lengthening. So that between the tailbone and the crown of the head, there is a stretching out. And then release. Take it to your other side. Right hand to the outer left leg somewhere. Twist your rib cage. Turn your head. Let your breath into your body. So the body has movement on the breath. Lengthen out between the tailbone and crown of head. And then release. So now we'll add movement into that twisting. So we're going to inhale, lift your arms overhead, and then exhale, twist to the right. Just land your hands in that position. Inhale, lift back up, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lift to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lift. Feel the sides of your ribs lift and stretch. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. We're going to go one more time each side. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Enjoy that stretch. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come on up. This time bring your palms together and exhale right down through the heart center and coming on down. All right, take your left hand to the outer knee one more time. Come into your twist. Give it a breath or two. And then keep your hand there, but let your chest kind of turn forward towards me again. Then lift your right arm up in the air and begin to lean over to the left. So we're coming into a side bend. Now this is really nice with the left arm there, but if you need to, you can always take your left hand to your chair to support you. And that's always an option. Let go of that attachment to your thoughts. Let the thoughts just come and go. And keep your awareness centered beneath the level of your thoughts, in the calm and the quiet. Okay, and then come on up. Let's go ahead and roll the shoulders a couple of times. Whew. And then come into your twist to your left. So the right hand's to the outer leg. Twist for a breath or two. Now release just your chest, so your chest kind of faces forward towards me again. Take that left arm up, and now we're leaning to the right, into the side bend. Can leave that hand there, or if you want, you can take your right hand to the chair seat if you need a bit more support. Soften your forehead. Let go of focusing on your thoughts. Ground yourself in the calm and the peacefulness. Oh, good. Okay, come on up, everyone, and then roll those shoulders a couple more times. Whew. Let's go ahead and take the hands in front and just interlace your fingers. Turn that interlace inside out. Lengthen your elbows, and then inhale and lift your arms all the way up. One big breath, and then exhale and come all the way down. All right, so we're going to come into a wide V position with the legs. So just take your feet a comfortable distance apart from each other. Have your feet flat on the floor. And you're going to want to be pretty far forward towards the front of your chair for this. Okay, so bring your hands so your hands are fingers pointed forward right above your knees and start to lean forward. The sun is coming in so that it's like my chest is glowing. It's my heart. Now, as you're leaning forward, find a place where you can enjoy that. If you want to go further, you can. You can always walk your hands down your shins. Let your head drop if you'd like, coming even that far down. Just coming to a place that feels comfortable and doable. Breathe into it. And then from wherever you are, start to make your way back up. We're going to keep the right hand down, lift your left arm up, and then begin to lean over to the right. Similar kind of side bend. If you want to, you can lower down onto your elbow. You want it to get a little more intense. And then coming on up, bring your left hand to your left leg. Take that right arm up and begin to lean to the left. Welcome to lower to the elbow. Soften your jaw. Relax the mouth and let the breath move through the body. And then go ahead and come on up. Inhale, shoulders up, way up towards the ears. And exhale, release them down. And just bring your feet together. We're going to come into a bit of cat-cow. So we're going to take the arms into cactus position. Lift your chest and puff your chest up a little. So you're arching your back. You can look up a bit. And then exhale and start to bring your elbows together, round your back, and let your chin drop towards your chest. And then we'll link with breath. So inhale, open up. Arch your back a bit, and then exhale, round your back, let the head come down. Inhale with the breath, opening up. Exhaling, bringing the cactus together. Inhaling, open. Enjoy that arching, and exhaling, rounding and closing. And then inhale. Up to center and go ahead and come on down. We'll reach a couple of times, so just reach your right arm up into the air like you're reaching for like a light bulb that you have to change that's super high up, and then bring it on down, and then lift the left arm up, reaching. So as you lift your arm, you also want to lift those side ribs up and get that stretch through the torso. So with a little more speed, reach the right arm, reach the left arm, reach the right arm, and the left, and the right, and the left, and the right. Couple more times. Left, and right, and left, and right, and left. And then go ahead and come on down. All right. We're going to come up to standing. So if you're up for this, please join me, and you're going to hold on to your chair. If you are not up for this, just stay seated and try to do the upper body of whatever we're doing. So sort of a chair modification. If you want to stand up, go ahead and come on up. And you're just going to stand behind the back of your chair. So you can hold on to the back of your chair like so. Okay, so go ahead and take your feet wide apart, comfortable distance for you. Turn your right foot to the right, and the back foot will angle in a little bit. Now start to bend your right knee. You're keeping your left leg straight. Now straighten your right leg. Inhale, and then bend into it again. Exhale, and then inhale, straighten, and exhale, bend, and inhale, straighten. Movement is what we're going for. Bend, continuing to move all the parts of the body so that we can continue in good health. Come on up. Now this time we're going to bend and do something a little different. So bend. See if you can take your right fingertips to your right shoulder and try to lean over to the right, like you're bringing elbow towards your knee. And then come up, straighten that leg, and now lean back a little. We're just going to do this one more time. So come up, bend the right knee, lean to the right, elbow towards the knee, just a bit. Inhale, come up, straighten the leg, and lean back. And then come all the way out of it. So just turn your feet parallel, walk your feet in together, and you're going to bend one knee as you straighten the other, and then switch. So you're kind of walking the legs in and out, just bending the knees. And if you keep your toes on the floor, as you let your heels lift, it comes into a bit of a foot stretch as well. All right, now take your feet a comfortable distance apart. Same thing, but on the other side. Turn your left foot to the left, and that means the back foot will angle a little bit. All right, here we go. We're just going to bend into that left knee and then straighten. Inhale and bend and straighten and bend and straighten. Enjoy the sensations. Bend, enjoy the movement and straighten. One more time. Bend and straighten. Okay, so now bend that left elbow, take the fingertips to the shoulder. Bend your left knee, lean to the left, take that elbow down towards the knee, any amount. Inhale, come on up, straighten your leg, and now we're leaning back to the right. Come up, bend the left knee, and lean to the left, elbow towards the knee. Come on up, straighten the leg, and now lean back to the right. And then come all the way up. Bring your hands down, parallel your feet, walk your feet in, and just shake the legs this time. So one at a time, just shake, little bit of shake into each leg. And then come on back to your chair. I'm going to start to wrap up the class here at the end. This will be a slightly shorter session. So go ahead and take your right knee up again. Lift that knee all the way up towards your chest. Remember to lift your heart up towards your chin as well and relax the shoulders down. Hold on underneath, straighten your leg, flex your foot, point your foot. Flex your foot, point your foot. Enjoy the movement, point, enjoy those sensations of stretch. And then bend your knee, cross it. We're coming into eye of the needle here. So ankle is crossed over the knee. If that doesn't happen in those legs, you can always cross at the ankles, but lower down so your feet are on the floor. And sit up nice and straight. Feel your rib cage lifting up away from your hips, but relax the shoulders down. If you would like to, start to lean forward. You can even bring your forearms all the way down to your shin. Soften your forehead again. Let those thoughts go. Ground your awareness in just that simple, calm, peaceful space that's underneath all the agitation of your thoughts. And then bring yourself all the way up. Hug your knee in and up one more time. And then bring it down and just shimmy out your feet on the floor. So it's a kind of gentle stomping of your feet on the floor. And then take that left knee up and in as you're ready. Lift your heart towards your chin. Exhale, relax the shoulders. All right, then hold on underneath, stretch it out. Flex your foot and then point and then continue. And just make your peace with how this leg and foot is different from your other side. My right foot and my right knee are very different from the left. So just finding some peace with that. And then cross your ankle, either top your knee if you can, or like I said before, you can always cross at the ankles, but with the feet on the floor. Sit up nice and straight. Launch that rib cage up off the hips. Soften the shoulders and breathe. If you want more sensation, start to lean forward. Relax the breath so that the breath has nice, easy movement through the body on the inhale and exhale. And then lift yourself up from wherever you are. One last time, hug that knee up and in. And then come on down and shimmy out your feet on the floor one last time. All right, and we've come all the way to the relaxation part of the class. Lean yourself on back against the back of your chair. Make your feet and hands comfortable and close your eyes. And let's all take one deep inhale through the nose together. Then open your mouth and exhale through your mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And just let your mouth relax. Let your forehead relax again. Let your temples relax. And relax that space between your eyebrows across the bridge of the nose. Really let that space of the bridge of the nose soften and open. Feel your feet relaxing, toes relaxing. Relax your legs, relax your seat in the chair. Relax around your heart and your shoulders. Relax your neck and your throat. Relax your hands in between your fingers. And continue to settle your awareness down into what it feels like as you relax. Let go of connecting or attaching to your thoughts. Let the thoughts come and go. Connect to that calmness of just noticing what each part of your body feels like as it lets go. And then start to be aware of your breath again. Wiggle the fingers, move your feet around. Open the eyes, take the hands together at the heart. Take a moment for gratitude, just consciously and inwardly feeling thankful for whatever you feel thankful for right now. Thank you all so very much. Wonderful practicing yoga with you all as usual. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Plenty of sunshine today, which is wonderful.